Welcome back to your 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis. It's Monday, November 21st, 2011.
Thanksgiving week is here, Jeffrey. All right, we're going to have a great week leading up to 3 games on Thanksgiving. But right now, the Chicago Bears playoff chances, taking it in the thumb.
They're supposed to take it on the chin.
No, they took it on the thumb.
Okay, everyone's favorite segment, MRI Monday.
That's right. And can someone please tell me what a touchdown is?
That's right. You've been playing this game a long time, Steven. I thought you knew.
I've played. You've
coached.
And I've coached. And right now, I'm having trouble figuring it out. We'll get to that in the end.
Bigger
But right
people
now,
than you are shaking their heads,
The
Steven.
Chicago Bears got some bad news yesterday.
Not bad.
When it was found out that Jay Cutler suffered a broken thumb in his throwing hand after trying to chase down Avion Cason after he threw an interception.
You know, funny things happen to quarterbacks after they throw picks. One of two things. They either get all pouty-faced, or they go out and they try and make a big play. Jay tried to make a big play, and he paid for it dearly with his throwing thumb.
Well, at least he tried to actually tackle the guy, unlike Eli Manning, who kind of just stood there, and then he got hit anyways, and then he was mad that got hit. But anyway,
he took like 3 steps out of the tackle box.
Yeah.
And he's like, I might make a play. Ow!
Yeah, he got hit pretty bad. But anyways, Cutler suffered. He did come back into the game after that. He handed off the ball 9 times. He threw another couple passes.
On 3rd downs.
Then it was told, because guys, look, Devin Hester this morning told Rachel Nichols of ESPN, I was shocked. He did not let on in the huddle. No. He did not let on in the sideline. He did not let on in the locker room that he had any problems, and now it's broken. The team has said he's scheduled to have surgery, Jeff, but they're not putting him on the IR. They say he could come back at the end of the season.
Yeah, he could. He didn't even come out during the press conference and acknowledge that there was anything wrong, which begs the bigger question for Jay Cutler people out there. Why is this the second season in a row when you're this close to being significantly into the playoffs and a good playoff run that you get injured in a way that is not obvious to everybody and you're not grimacing in pain? Is his pain threshold that high that he doesn't show it, or is something else going on here?
Well, if it is that high, then he should play because Ben Roethlisberger's coming out and playing with a broken thumb.
Play.
I really don't know what to say. You're going to give him a pass. I'm going to say, cojones, buddy. Get on the football field. Your team needs you. You're going to trust the rest of this season to Haney? Come on now.
He did last year.
Yeah, and where did that get them?
Playing golf in
Out
February.
of the Super Bowl. That's right. All right, Jeffrey, it's time for MRI Monday.
Yeah.
Just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Adrian Peterson.
Ooh, that looked bad.
Left with a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
And no fractures, no broken bones, and so he's going to be obviously day-to-day on that.
Yeah, thank goodness, because it looked awful. Jay Cutler, we already talked about his broken thumb, and he is scheduled to miss 4 to 6 weeks.
The old man, Matt Hasselbeck, strained his right throwing elbow, and we saw him the rest of the game sitting with an ice pack on it.
Trisha made me rewind. She's like, what is on his arm? I'm like, I think it's just ice.
It's a jellyfish.
No, it's like huge. It's an octopus or something. No, it was
we have these ice bags now because my kids use. My daughter's a gymnast. My son's a baseball player. And it's a whole encasement of ice, and it works really well.
Very nice. Fred Jackson in Buffalo, they were getting blown out in Miami. Why? Well, Fred Jackson had to spend most of the second half on the bench with a strained right calf.
Now, James Stark sprained right knee for the Green Bay Packers. This is big, bad news because they obviously have not been trusting Ryan Grant this year, which means it's a Koon and Friends alert.
Yeah, Stark's having an MRI and more scheduled tests today. We'll find out more about that later. Darrius Heyward-Bey suffered a spine injury against the Vikings. This also looked bad. He took a knee to the back of his head where his whole head was just like crunched in half, but fortunately he is all right. He was able to fly back home with his teammates and the Oakland Raiders, so he's also day-to-day.
Now, Steven has one simple question for everyone out there in NFL land. What's a touchdown?
What is a touchdown? Because, look, Jermaine Gresham of the Cincinnati Bengals yesterday caught a ball. Please take a look at this image. He is right there. The ball's right there. He catches it. He possesses it with both of his hands. He gets 1 foot in bounds. He gets another foot in bounds. He crosses the end zone. That's a touchdown, right? Well, no, because
No,
he
no,
was
no.
falling to the ground,
But wait, there's
and
more.
the ball hits the floor. He didn't lose it. He was still, after it hit the floor, able to pull it into his body.
But it moved.
So he remained control. That's not in the terminology of the rules that it moved.
It is nowadays.
Look, the deal is this cost the Cincinnati Bengals the game. That took 4 points off the board, made it a 7-point game. Later on, they were in field goal range. All they would have needed was a field goal to tie. Instead, they had to go for it on 4th down to score a touchdown. It cost the Bengals the game, and it was a bad call. A touchdown is a touchdown where you have it, you possess it, you control it, and you cross the plane. It's a touchdown.
Tony Dungy on Football Night in America just shakes his head and says, I thought I knew what a touchdown was, but I guess I don't.
So how am I supposed to know if Dungy doesn't even know?
You're not. We're out.
All right.
Remind
quick
everyone.
reminder. Monday Night Football, Patriots and Kansas City. Really?
It's always good to watch the Patriots, isn't it?
I'm Steven Miranda.
Jeff Ellis.
For your 5-minute football fix. Out.